Luminara? Oh, she did. Oh, the smile. I love this dude. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels episode 5 and 6. Now, the last two episodes were so good, and I love that they were kept quite small. Like, the episode 4 especially, that was just a character development episode, and I love what it did for Zeb and Ezra, getting them away from like a contractual relationship with Ezra having saved Zeb's life, going back and forth between the whole life debt thing, and actually having it ended up with them being on a really good relationship and actually liking each other. But yeah, right now I'm super invested in Ezra's Force abilities. We're seeing it so much, and how, I guess, episode 3 showed him almost scared of the Force push. He started off so eager, then when he did it and saved Zeb's life, the look on his face looked so terrified of the power that he just used. And then in episode 4, we got to see him sort of use the Force so naturally and intuitively. Having him avoid the weird mountain thing in the TIE fighter, having him push the button. He's able to do it so naturally, and I really want like an episode dedicated to Kanan training him and figuring out what's going on there. How is he able to do it? Is it because his parents are dead and he has trauma or something? How is he this natural with the Force? Plus, I also want to just get some episodes with getting better relationships with the rest of the crew. So right now, him and Zeb are perfect. I would not change it. I love it. They feel like they're just two idiots sharing a brain cell, and I think that is just a perfect relationship for them. But then there's like 3 other crewmates, plus Chopper, who he needs to get on better relationships with. Hera comes, I think, Kanan and Hera, definitely more parental relationships, yet Sabine, there's not really anything there. It's just he has a crush on her, that's it. And I want her to just do more. She's such an interesting character, but right now, I feel like is the weakest to me. Having watched Bad Batch, I feel like I know about Hera's past, I know about, think Kanan's past, now we know about Zeb's past, but Sabine has nothing, and I want her to get onto the same level as everyone else. But as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
Focus on letting go. Letting go?
Oh, well, wait.
Hold on if you don't mind.
Oh, interesting start. Very confusing. Wait, what are you doing? You're not falling, you're just handstand. I love how everyone's just watching as well. Is this Force training, I feel? How's this Force training?
Do not. There is no try. What does that even mean?
That's Yoda.
If I don't try to do it. Well, see... Actually, that one always confused me too, but Master Yoda sure used to say it.
Yoda! Okay, so, that.
Jedi stuff would be more interesting. No wonder the old religion died.
Don't insult it.
Amuse me. Use the Force.
Oh dear, no! Are you in the air? I feel like you're in the air, that was dangerous.
He's annoying, but there will always be distractions. You need to learn to focus through them.
Very good. How are you as a teacher? Really? I mean, oh, fine, Padawan's got that quite young, that's fine.
Having a laser sword doesn't make you a Jedi.
Gets me closer.
That nearly stabbed him through the throat.
I did adjust the length to your height.
Wait, really? What, you can adjust the length? That's awesome!
Let him have it, Chopper.
Oh dear, you're gonna have so much fun with this.
Be precise. Keep the blade up.
Is this like I like this. This is like basically a makeshift way of the like Padawan training thing with the things throwing lasers at him. Please, just close the sword. You're gonna whack yourself. Oh, get away from your face.
You're not focusing.
He's still using his eyes. No, that's too much. He's gonna fall off the ship. Oh, no, he was actually doing well for a bit. No. Yeah, took it too far. And he's gone. Great, go save him. Yeah, okay, I like this. It shows that Kanan probably isn't that great of a teacher, or at least he's trying, but he's not as good as the old masters, is he? Oh, Kanan? Okay, he's strong too. That is quite some distance. That is powerful. Yeah, save him after chucking him off. Okay, he's struggling. Oh, ooh, wow! Actually, okay, I love this. That was so much power. Oh, he's sorry about it too. You aren't. Again? No remorse, okay.
Been falling to your death if you were focused. You're undisciplined and full of self.
It's your job to teach him those things.
What's that, Master?
It's difficult to teach.
because your training got cut short.
Stolen TIE fighter was later used to attack a transport full of innocent workers.
Oh, they're using this to make like a plot out of it.
Senator in exile, Gold Travis. I bring more news the Empire doesn't want you to hear.
What do you say, Senator in exile?
Only member of the Imperial Senate with the courage to speak out publicly against the Empire.
Amazing.
Its greatest peacekeepers, Jedi Master Luminara and Julie.
Luminara?
And grant her a fair trial before the entire
Marking another successful planetary liberation.
Okay. Luminara's alive. What in the... Why?
I met her. Once. Great Jedi Master. Brave. Compassionate.
Wasn't she a bit nuts?
In fact, she'd make an excellent teacher for you.
We saw what she did to Barriss.
They never came with a specific location before. We can't pass this up.
Was hoping you'd say that.
I like that he has such a strong connection with the old Jedi and stuff, because I'm sure, yeah, Bad Batch, his master died there, so I like that we're getting to see, like, how connected he was to it.
He's gonna pawn me off on some stranger.
Oh. I don't think it would work, honestly. Him with Luminara, that would never work. You'd end up like Barriss. She wouldn't like your freedom, I guess.
And it's impregnable.
That's never stopped us before.
Trust me, we have never faced anything like this.
So even you're worried.
Raised shielded, protected by anti-ship weapons, TIE fighters, and short and long range.
That's a whole lot of stuff.
An army of troopers and guard posts on all the walls. Look, even if we get into this beauty...
I love how she's describing it, this beauty. She loves this thing. Is she like an engineer or something? Not just explosive expert?
Make our way to the upper level isolation cells, free Luminara, and come back out the way we came in.
What would you have to say?
You'd have to be crazy to try that lousy plan.
Let's hope the Empire thinks so too.
Okay, go for a lousy plan. Empire won't expect it. Amazing. What's this place look like? Where they're keeping Luminara? Still surprised that she's alive. Yeah, we never saw her die, did we? We saw Plo Koon die. We saw some other Jedi die, but never Luminara. But why keep her prisoner? We've even seen what they did for the other Jedi in the Inquisitorius, where they all trapped in amber. So why on earth? What's so special about Luminara that you keep her alive? And you're fine with the turbulence, awesome. Yeah, just jagged peaks, really bad place to land.
Try to stay focused.
Still on about that.
Thought there was no try.
They're a good, I think they are definitely a good match. They're both gonna, like, rub up against each other. I feel like maybe Ezra can even teach Kanan, because his training is not complete. I doubt his... Yes, he's very capable, but Jedi-ness, I don't think is complete. Oh dear, he just jumped! Okay, we know he goes by instinct. This could work, this could work.
Nice and
It's gonna land on you. Oh, we actually made it. And you banged on the door. And you seem fine. That's impressive. Aww.
What just happened? You were supposed to exit with Zed. You're lucky every stormtrooper in the prison doesn't know we're here.
Never mind, they're all here. Well, at least 4 of them. Amazing! Okay, going off the side. Yep, and one left. Poor person. Yeah, a lot of death there.
That is exactly why you need Master Luminara to teach you discipline.
I was just following your example.
We'll try to stay focused and follow the plan.
Yeah, no, he's not a good teacher at the minute. I'm liking this. Of course the student would follow the teacher's example.
Ezra.
Quiet. I'm focusing.
What is Zeb doing with the trooper? Oh, wait, so if a camera comes up, they'll think that they're... Ooh, you're just stuck to the side? That's awesome. Really pushing past him? Why?
I sense her presence, but it's clouded.
Okay, that's weird.
They have isolation cells on the lower levels. We planned off outdated schematics. It means the plan changes.
Okay, be fast.
His plan gets worse all the time.
Just hope he doesn't change it again.
I'm standing right here.
We know.
Okay, I like this. We're getting stuff on Kanan, because I know him from Bad Batch. It has to be him. And yeah, his teaching ability, not great considering his training got cut very short.
Company.
What? What's that? What is that? It's a thing. It's an animal. What's on this planet? Is this part of the whole guard system? Oh, well. Oh, honestly, kinda cute. Go away, go away. What did the light mean? There's more. Oh, they don't like you. They don't. Oh no, they do not like you. They either don't like you or they like you too much. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall.
Means jammer is operating on the same frequency as these creatures.
No.
It's sending out
Mating call.
mating call.
Yep, great. Oh no, you're gonna have to fly away.
Lovebirds are attracting too much attention.
Yep.
Hope I'm not needed anytime soon.
Okay, that's honestly really interesting that your jamming signal will end up being the same frequency as the biology on this planet. Excellent.
Hold this lift.
Okay. I'm glad that there's only 2 of them at a time right now. Yep, perfect.
You're really not messing around tonight.
A lot more at stake than you realize.
Yeah, pawning off your Padawan. Why are you in the lift? Why are you putting so many in the lift? Are they dead? I feel like that would have been a lot of pressure all put on their one head.
It's on the next level.
It's on the next level.
You better get moving.
Is that gonna work?
We better get moving.
Okay, yeah, he's just showing off all his skills.
Luminara will teach you.
Luminara will teach you.
Much better than I could.
Yeah, so you don't even trust your own ability.
Is it really her?
Yes.
No one's speaking.
Something's wrong.
Luminara? What's that? What's she? Oh, she did!
I don't understand.
No? It doesn't seem complicated.
No.
I'm the Inquisitor. Welcome.
That's an awesome entrance.
But our bones continue to serve the Empire, luring the last Jedi to their ends.
That's lovely. They're using corpses. There's bait.
There will be no reinforcements.
Oh, he's genius. I love him. And he's just fully intending to kill these guys, right? Can you get out of here?
It seems you trained with Jedi Master Depa Billaba.
Really? That's right. Oh, that's awesome. You can tell from your training. Nice. Grenade.
Bilaba's emphasis was always on Form 3, which you favor to a ridiculous degree.
Oh, ridiculous degree. Ah, that you can't know about that. No Jedi shoot a little thingy. But yeah, the shots with Luminara in the background, that is horrifying.
You were a poor student.
Oh, the smile! I love this dude.
Is that really all you've got, my boy?
Well, I've got that.
Ah! Okay, awesome. Oh, I love this dude and the way he speaks. Oh, he's insane.
They lured us in upstairs at the prison's weak point. We're expected to exit the same way, so you can bet there'll be troopers waiting for us.
Oh, I love the Grand Inquisitor. This is doing so much wonders for him. And the double blade. The themes, okay, great.
Are you paying attention, boy? The Jedi are dead, but there is another path.
An Inquisitor, no!
Never heard of it.
You need something else. You need something else.
Have you taught him nothing?
I love this guy always picking them apart with his words. He's able to understand them so easily. They probably just, did they? Okay, they didn't kill any of the other guys. Good. Look up. Oh, they actually left it.
There are other ways down, but it'll take them a while. Let's go.
Can they help? Can they find them and help? Oh.
You really think you can save the boy?
I'm not making deals with you.
Then we'll let him make one, shall we?
Whoa. Oh, no.
Your master cannot save you, boy. He is unfocused and undisciplined.
I love the lightsaber. It looks... why is it... It's so thin. Okay, yeah, he's going for the kill.
Do so admire your persistence.
He looks amazing in this style. His eyes look so dark with them and the yellow piercing through it.
No!
Oh, I did it! Oh. Not so confident now. Nice.
Run!
Okay, you got him for a little bit. You saved him. Okay, you saved your Padawan. But no, not phased at all. Ah, spinning begins.
Does yours do that?
No.
Guys, this way!
Please hurry. I love what a threat this guy feels like.
Our new exit?
Landing platform.
Thought it was impossible to get out that way.
Let's hope the Empire thinks so too.
What? Hera, is she still there? He's just walking.
Secure the facility. Full lockdown.
And just, oh dear.
That's not helpful.
Oh no, and so many doors closing. What? Oh, and he's starting to run. I love him so much. And he's just leaping through. Oh, I love this. Go!
Do this all day.
Zip! No! Ah! Yeah, move! He's gonna be here so soon.
I'm locked out of the system.
No.
Ezra?
Please be fast. Nope, they locked him out too. Great.
Picture the locking mechanism in your mind.
Can this work? Can this work quickly?
Can we train Ezra later?
And they both, this is good, both together. That can work. They both need to learn from each other. Ezra seems to have natural ability, while Kanan has like no, people. Kanan has he has some discipline and some learning and technique from his master. But they both are incomplete, so together they might work. Excellent. Where is Hera?
We're on the landing deck, ready for pickup.
On my way, Spectre 5.
Okay, she's gone.
I'm bringing the fleet.
We have a fleet.
The weird things? Can they do something? Oh, we found so many.
We do now.
Okay, awesome. She turned the planet's biology against them. And he's through. I love him so much. Is he gonna throw it? Yep. Okay, good.
Does yours do that?
But that is interesting. That is so interesting. He learned so much about you there.
Master Luminara,
Gone.
how's Ezra taking it?
Not as bad as I am.
Yeah, because he never knew her. You did.
I guess he's stuck with me for now.
You make it seem like it's a bad, he's stuck with you. He wants to be your Padawan. They're both such a mess.
I know you wanted to dump me on Luminara. Just because she's gone doesn't mean you're stuck with me.
I don't want to dump you.
No, you really didn't make it clear.
Look, I just wanted you to have the best teacher.
Well, I don't want the best teacher. I want you.
Aww.
Not that you're not the best.
I'm not gonna try to teach you anymore.
Gonna do, not try.
If all I do is try, that means I don't truly believe I can succeed. So from now on, I will teach you.
There we go.
I understand, Master.
Let's see if you do.
Okay, I love this. I love that this is the start of their relationship. I do want more than just Padawan and Master. But this is a great start. I wonder if the next episode will go into more like they did with Zeb. I love how this is how they practice. They don't have the little machines anymore that blast them, so they do that. Okay, that one was amazing. That episode was so good. Definitely a much more plot-related episode with Grand Inquisitor, Luminara, and all of this stuff. Gotta say, Grand Inquisitor, that's the best I have seen of him. Of course, Tales of the Empire, Kenobi, that's where he's shown up. This appearance just blew both of those things out of the water. Like his entrance alone, amazing. But then how he was able to completely dissect everything about Kanan so quickly. Figure out his master from his fighting style. Realize that he depends on it too much. And he was completely able to undermine everything about him in such a short amount of time through combat. Also love how he spoke. And he said, my boy. That came off so weird, but really cool, I guess. He actually offered Ezra to be part of the Inquisitors. I don't know if that's real or if he was just going to turn around and kill Ezra, or if he abandoned Kanan. We've seen what happened with Barriss, so I think it's kind of 50-50. But he is such an awesome villain from just this appearance alone. The way he was running down the corridor, just so much. He wasn't even running to begin with. He's completely no match for them. No, they are no match for him. What a good threat for these guys. You have the Empire threat being the agent dude, and now you have a threat for the Master, Jedi, and Padawan. That is the goal that they now need to reach. They need to be able to take him on in combat and stand a chance there. Right now, there's nowhere near that. So I love that he basically sets up how much they need to develop. Yeah, as for Ezra and Kanan's relationship as well, I love what this does. I'm hoping right now that they'll do what they did for Zeb and give 2 episodes for it. Because this definitely felt like the start of them getting on good terms, but they're definitely not close. They are still kind of distant master, Jedi, student, teacher. I want them to be closer than that. I want them to actually be friends, I guess, or have the parental relationship, which I want them to have. Because clearly this group is a family. You have Hera and Kanan as the parents, and the rest are children. Yet it feels they don't really have that yet between Ezra and Kanan. And I would really want the Jedi Master and Apprentice to have the father-son relationship, which it could have here. We've seen it sometimes, I guess. But yeah, Anakin's one got ruined, and they end up being more brothers than father-son relationship, with Qui-Gon dying and Kenobi taking over. But here, they have the chance to do it, and I really want to see it happen. Yeah, then as for Luminara, so she is long dead, so that's really fun. Showed off a corpse in this episode. That's awesome. I think this show was meant for kids. But of course, love that they do go there and do this sort of dark thing. I think I heard that they use like dead Jedi as bait before. So that is still horrifying. I think I heard it in Inquisitor episode in Kenobi, where you saw all of them trapped in amber. That was meant to be like a giant trap sort of thing where they'd go for the corpses. Here it actually seemed like she was alive, but no, they're just letting people think that so that they come and think they're going to save her, only to be met with the Grand Inquisitor. Does that even mean that the whole senator that they got the information from is also a fraud? Because that would be a shame, because he basically led them to this awful place. And they even had a hologram of her getting up and walking to the coffin. So that is just it's so awful just to think about what she must have gone through. Of course, she wasn't the best Jedi to begin with, since I know she was kind of a lunatic and war person. So yeah, she went great. But this ending for her is definitely it's like, even Tara Sanube being trapped on amber seems better than this. And I think this episode just did a fantastic job with everything it did. Inquisitor set up amazingly. Kanan and Ezra's relationship, that's set up. I want more of it. It better not end with this. I want them to do so much more now. Like, it did do a good job at just trying to show off where they both are in their training. Kanan feels complete, but we know he isn't. And it kind of shows that he isn't with how he's trying to quote old masters and do the lessons, because he does not know how to teach. His training got cut short thanks to Order 66. He's got to be that Jedi. Yeah, it's got to be that. Of course, hasn't been confirmed yet. I'm just running off assumption, but it's got to be him. So his training got cut short, so now he has to try and teach with incomplete training. So now he can try and complete his training with a student who's very naturally gifted. See, I love what this episode did. Now I cannot wait to get into the next one. Hopefully the next one will be continuation from this and be developmental for their relationship. That's what I want. I want it to stick with Kanan. I wouldn't mind if it goes with someone else, but I feel like they all need development. But right, as long as they do another thing, developing Kanan and Ezra, I will be happy. So yeah, on to the next one. Oh, young ones.
You entered this facility as children.
Cadets.
And in a few...
Imperial cadet. Oh, great.
By the time you complete your training, you will be prepared to serve your empire.
So they really just recruit children into this whole thing? Like, they still got to grow up and become like the same size as stormtroopers. How long is their training? Clones at least aged fast. Why are you here? What are you doing? Mission is going to be something. Oh, great. Why would you need to be here? What are you doing?
Hey, Dev.
Dev?
What? Dev Morgan, you in there?
Dev Morgan, that's your code name?
Not the guy who's won every assessment.
Yeah, but today I can taste victory.
You said that yesterday.
How long have you been here? Every assessment? Maybe this is in the past, and this is what he did before he became a thief? Maybe?
The well, and must climb out with all deliberate speed.
Great. Okay, so you've got to get out of the pit.
You're both going down.
Actually, we're going up.
So a lot of bickering.
Assessment begins in 4.
I'm so confused. This could be the past? I'm thinking it's the past or a submission. But then he's using a fake name. But that would mean he doesn't like the Empire. Things floating. Great. What? Oh dear, what is this? Are they going to stop at some point, or are they all just going to keep moving? Okay, they're all just going to keep moving, and you got to keep jumping. This honestly feels quite fun. This is quite nice for like training. It's not that dangerous. I mean, yes, you might get hurt by the fall, but it seems pretty fun.
Empire has no use for weakness.
What are you doing? What now? What? You put the... Why zapping? That feels just like you want them to lose. Which one are you?
Morgan, how do you do it?
Ezra.
It's like you know the platforms are coming before they're there. What can I say? It's a gift.
The fall... Oh, dear.
Morgan is impressive. Perhaps too impressive.
Oh.
Make a note of...
No. Okay, force sensitive. What are you doing? What's the plan here? I'm scared.
It's Morgan.
Giant, look out.
Are you trying to be noticed?
Yeah, well, I'll get you tomorrow.
You said that yesterday, too.
How long have you been here?
Morgan, Kel, you both set course record.
Oh, why? I gotta hope this is on purpose.
Rest assured, your next trial will be a great challenge.
Why?
Follow.
But what is the plan here? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Are you trying to make yourself be discovered? What? That chop? What? Suspicion? Is that chopper painted black? Is he painted in Imperial colours? Okay, okay, not in the past. Something weird's happening. What are you doing? Morse code? I don't know what Morse code is, or how I don't speak it.
Looks like the kid passed the first test. He's inside Imperial HQ.
What's happening?
Spectre 5, go standing by.
What's happening? Why? What?
We've been standing by for weeks. I'm sick.
Weeks?
Worried about Ezra?
I'm not worried about the kid. I'm worried about the op.
More relation, come on.
What were we thinking, putting him undercover?
What were we?
Get closer.
And if he gets caught?
He hasn't gotten caught so far.
The minute he gets that decoder, Zeb yanks him out of there.
What the, decoder?
I should have done this myself.
Oh, yeah. You'd make quite a cadet.
Yeah, no. Okay, so you need a decoder. I'm assuming that means you can intercept missions or what, transmissions or whatever and learn from that's rebel stuff, I guess. But... and she's just walking away. The other guy's suspicious of you. And he's gonna follow... You're here!
I have your new data pad. I can leave it on your desk.
No, I'll take it now.
Okay, now what, now what, now what? The guy's still following you. Right, you need a decoder, but what does a decoder mean? Does that mean, what about the whole thing where they said you were too good? You set course records. Are you thinking, was that not intentional?
One decoder as ordered.
Okay, you got it, but no, there's gonna be so much more stuff going on. Caught.
What do you think you're doing?
Great, great, knock him out, do something, drag him into the room. Oh no, you're in on it too now, you're hiding. You didn't drag him over there.
I think this device has a built-in sensor, which would trigger that. You try walking out with this thing, the whole facility goes unlocked.
You happy? What? You good?
Are you trying to help me? Do you really want to discuss this here and now?
How'd you get out of the room? You left it? Okay, you had no choice. You need to get rid of the sensor. But he helped you, so not loyal to the Empire. Okay, good, 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 good.
Give him one more day.
This decoder better be worth the risk.
What's the alternative? You want to stop that Kyber shipment or
Kyber?
know what the Empire could do with that crystal?
Nothing good.
Death Star? No. Wait, Kyber crystal. They've mentioned one. I doubt there'll be a whole thing for one small lightsaber crystal. Is that the Death Star crystal? They're talking about Kyber crystal, lightsaber, laser.
Knew the entire Imperial complex backwards and forwards.
What happened to her?
Well, they told us she ran off, but I don't believe it.
Oh, good. You don't like the Empire either. Thank you.
Was his way around?
What's in it for me?
Do you really need a reason to mess with the Empire?
No, I don't.
Okay, amazing. Teammate. Good.
Dev, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
You're not Dev. Okay, you're still hiding things from him. Can't trust Philly. Mission's too important.
You will need to shoot the targets to activate the panels necessary to climb out.
Oh, great. So target practice? And then just climbing. Of course, perfect shot. This seems fun, but they're still, yep, they're still going to electrocute you. Okay, this is a fun, like, advancement on the last challenge. Oh, wait, you can stop them?
Seems to have taken your correction to heart, Mr. Grint.
Oh, wait, so you can just stop them if you shoot them again. That's quite cool. A lot of sabotage. Oh, wait, you know, you can just shoot the thing.
I'm not gonna make it!
Sorry, Jai.
Oh, wait, that was your friend. Oh, he looks so hurt. Is the other one there? I don't know which colors they are.
The reward for success will be a training session aboard an Imperial walker.
Oh.
You sabotaged me. I did what I had to do. Good to know.
Oh. Oh, he's still crisp. You were with 3PO. No one's in here, right?
I've been training to be a Jedi.
Yeah, right. Who isn't?
You'll see.
Okay, get too much info though. It's too much info. Ah. And there's the thingy. Are you gonna get past the sensor by going through the vents? That's smart.
Sir, your pod racer parts have been delivered. If you'll just sign off here, I'll bring them up.
Pod racer parts.
Obviously, there's been a mistake. What would I want with pod racer?
Okay, no, not for you. Okay, awesome. Please be faster with this. Eyes, no! Look him in the eyes. Do not look at the flying thing. He's gonna look, he's gonna look. And you're gone.
We've identified 2 cadets, Morgan and Kell, that meet your special criteria.
Oh, what force?
Excellent, Commandant. Tomorrow I will arrive on Lothal to test them myself.
I love this dude, but why?
I will take them into custody.
Custody? Okay, was that to kill or train? I mean, he would recognize Ezra.
Did you get the decoder?
Yeah, you got it.
Good. Where's Ezra?
You can't leave because you implicated someone else.
And I'll get scooped up by the Inquisitor if I don't help him.
Wait, the Inquisitor? Is Ezra out of his...
Probably think I've lost my mind.
You can guess it.
But it's your fault. The old me never stuck his neck out for a stranger. Clearly I've spent way too long with you.
Okay, yeah, blame them, great.
Attack the Academy tomorrow at noon. I could use the diversion so we can get out of here.
Yep.
Spectre 6 out.
Nice. Okay, good. He planned it. Great.
Coordinates received. We're heading out.
Good work, Spectre 5. And you too, Spectre 6.
Spectre 6 isn't with.
They're not gonna leave.
Where is he?
Oh, yay, they are.
All we can do now is complete the mission and get back as soon as possible.
Very good. Smart. Good. But I love that he has that connection with us for now, so that's good.
No way. This is just another dirty trick. You're trying to get me busted out of the academy.
Yeah, you're not force sensitive. You'll be killed by the Grand Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor trains me. I get a top rank in the Empire.
Kel, you got a family?
Oh, good. Plan his motions.
My sister disappeared from this place, and I'm betting it was the Inquisitor who took her away.
Ooh, probably.
Not so simple.
How's that gonna get us out of here?
Because it gets us inside that walker.
Ah, nice.
And we'll only get one shot at this.
The Kyber crystal resonates with the Force.
Okay, where can what Kyber crystal? Would this all this for one or like?
It's in the middle ship.
Middle
You
ship.
sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, off you go. And there goes those. Great.
Giant, look out!
Oh, yep. Here comes the other one. Oh.
Keep going!
Can you make it? Can you get to the walker? You might avoid Inquisitor, maybe. That could be good.
Cadets Kel, Leonis, and Oleg win the day.
Oh.
And the prize.
So not Morgan. You getting all of them?
Hera, you're good to go.
Copy that.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Oh, Chopper, you're just explosives, amazing.
This fires the cannons, but what are these?
Gyroscopics. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, blaster. Is this guy gonna be on board? I don't know. Okay, signal, great. Where's, oh dear, where's Boldy? And down, amazing. Now's your chance.
My signal. What are you doing?
Blast this one. Yay.
Guess there's no turning back now.
Nope, you're done. Go.
No.
I still have this whole thing going on. What crystal are you after? And this honestly feels too small for a Death Star crystal. Like, it's really just one Kyber crystal though?
Have every remaining ship buy us the time we need.
All this for one Kyber crystal. What could the Empire need it for? Other than the Death Star.
Under attack. Repeat, under attack. Lower the blast door.
Is that guy even human? He looks so pale and like almost grey.
A rogue walker is loose in the academy. Advance and destroy.
And they have more. Great. What can you do? And down. Where's Chopper? Chopper, save the day. Do something.
I heard that transport's gonna be gone any second and the cargo along with you.
How can you get the cargo out of it?
Calculations complete. Commence hyperspace.
Oh no, are they gonna lose? Are they gonna lose? Really? Oh, did you get it? Looks like it. Yep, but how, oh yeah. Oh dear, how, okay, I guess you weren't trying to get the crystal.
I see it. Come on.
Oh, that disintegrated them. What was the, really? That Kyber crystal did that? I mean, green light, maybe? And light speed. Okay, what was that? That was a Kyber crystal. A Kyber crystal seriously did that? Was that their first attempt at getting the Death Star crystal? It was a green light.
Morgan's attempting to fight off the insurgents single-handed.
Oh dear, of course, you love him. Oh, they're gonna take out the feet, and you're on the head. Great. And you didn't get crushed, but you're outside. Amazing. Really? Shooting him? Oh, phew, you're both still here. Great. Okay, come on, come on. I need you lot to save the day before the Grand Inquisitor gets here.
Don't mention it.
That's... Excellent!
Help me! We gotta get him out.
Yes, save the others.
Give me that blaster.
Sure. Why?
Because I'm staying.
Why?
It's the only way I'll ever find my sister.
Oh.
We got bucketheads inbound.
Okay, yes, pretend. Yes, pretend. Pretend to be on the... come on. I like you. Okay, good work. Oh, no.
This is the Padawan I encountered on Stygian Prime.
Cadet Zer Leonis here came very close to
Would he be trained by the Grand Inquisitor?
part of the traitor's squad and knew them well. Or thoughts.
You can see in your mind.
Well, Leonis, let's take a walk, shall we?
The eyes are so piercing.
Everything about your former friends.
He'll be able to tell that if you lie. Oh no, this kid's done, isn't he?
But you'll both have to go into hiding.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll help with that too.
Okay, cool. Great.
Got what it was like to be on my own.
You miss it?
No grumpy robots. It's good to be back.
Yeah. Oh, he fully wants to be with the group now. He doesn't regret joining them and he doesn't miss his old life. Amazing. Okay, again, such a nice episode. This was such a cool look into seeing, I guess, the Imperial Academy and what they kind of do. So when they see a Force-sensitive individual, when they see someone doing well, they assume Force-sensitive and just call the Grand Inquisitor. That's terrifying. So I'm assuming the one kid's sister was like that and probably was Force-sensitive and was taken away by the Grand Inquisitor, which means there's a good chance that her brother probably is as well, I'd assume. He did well, so maybe would he become another Inquisitor too? Yeah, looking at the bigger stuff in this episode, so you have the main mission being to get a decoder to find the coordinates for a transporting kyber crystal thing. Now, they didn't actually get it, so they just wanted to destroy it. That makes me think it must have been something for the Death Star. It has to be. It was a green explosion in the end which disintegrated everything. That's got to be Death Star related, right? I'm assuming that was their first attempt to get it because they didn't really know what it was for. So the Empire's obviously going to have a second successful attempt to get the crystal for the laser. But if that is the case, then I love that this small group of people actually helped delay the Death Star in its entirety. But I also really like what this episode did for Ezra, because it was basically him being on his own again. It served as a, I guess, maybe comparison for him for life when he was alone compared to when he is with the group. And it shows that he doesn't miss his old life. And I like that idea. Like, that could have been a thing where he did miss being by himself, and then maybe he does have some gripes with these new people. But this episode went to show that he is fully on board with them and he's fully has no reservations. This is where he's going to be now, and he's fully accepting that, and he doesn't want to go back to being alone. Then I also do like that this also gave a little glimpse into his and Kanan's relationship again. We know that a few weeks have passed. He's doing some training, I would assume, with the whole being able to levitate the thingy, because that's training. He couldn't levitate the cereal bowl, thanks to Chopper, but now he's able to levitate this. So, development. Then, basically, Kanan, he was so worried about him. Obviously, their connection is growing. He is caring more. He does care. So they have that attachment then. So they have attachment. It's not this annoying whole disattachment thing like Luminara. Luminara would have been fine with Ezra not showing up. She would have just assumed dead and moved on. Kanan's actually worried about him and actually wanted to, I'd assume, go back and not carry out the mission just to make sure he's safe. Love that. It's protectiveness. And I like that because now that can play a part in his training. And I want to see what kind of Jedi Ezra can become with this added into the mix. But then I guess we also got a little bit on Grand Inquisitor seeing him again, because now he's clearly probably hunting for Kanan and Ezra. That's definitely going to be something he's after. Now seeing him again, he knows that they're not just two random Jedi master and student out in the galaxy. Now they know they have something against the Empire, so they're going to become a bigger threat and they're definitely a huge mark on his radar now. So he'll be hunting for them. He now has this other kid who he's going to, like, I don't know, torture maybe to get the information out. Either that or this kid will join him and become an Inquisitor. But yeah, I do like how this sets him up as like such a big villain, because you had the agent, Agent Callus, so he seems like a great villain for, I guess, the non-Jedi related members of the group. And now you have Ezra and Kanan dealing with the Grand Inquisitor. And it's just a great way to see the stakes of this and what's going on. But I like how they're doing these missions, because they all feel quite isolated. Because this one, it was interrupting a transport. It feels like a little rebel mission just to give it to the Empire a little bit and just mess with them. And then you have the looming larger plot with the Grand Inquisitor in the background. I love how they're doing this, because it still feels all connected, yet still separate. And you can just appreciate them one at a time. This definitely did a lot for Ezra, just getting to see his development, how the other characters are feeling towards him, and how he is growing not only as a Jedi, but as a hero. As he said, he would have probably just left these people behind by now. But since he's actually implicated someone, he's gone back and stayed to help protect them. I love that it's shown that sort of growth there, that he's not just a thief anymore that would leave someone for dead. He is actually going back and becoming a good person. Okay, first off, both of these episodes were just so good. I think personally my favourite probably would be 5, just because the Grand Inquisitor did such an awesome job. Yeah, looking at Ezra, so we got to see a great deal of Force development here. First off, from just seeing him train with Kanan, I love how they're sort of I love how they're doing the training because, of course, they don't have the equipment that the Jedi Temple did. So they're having Chopper just throw things at him and he has to deflect it. Of course, he probably should do that blindfolded, but probably not at this point since it seemed like he was so close to just whacking himself with the blade. But I love just seeing how it progressed and how he's developing. I think he's no longer scared about the Force, but I feel like that could come back. I feel like that might be set up, especially with the Grand Inquisitor and everything he does. Because, of course, he doesn't know about the dark side or the light side. He just sees it as the Force at the minute, which probably is the best case scenario. Yeah, then I loved in episode 6 where you actually got to see him levitate the disc into the vent. That was a huge jump from where he was at the beginning of episode 5 where he couldn't lift the cereal bowl. So now he has developed outside of what we've been able to see, and we're going to see the effects of it. So it's nice to know that his training is progressing and they're still being able to show off the story, and it doesn't really make anything worse that we're not seeing that sort of training. We've still seen it, but we can still move on with the plot and show that the training is still happening. The thing I love is getting to see the Empire through Ezra's eyes at the minute, because it's the first time he's seen the Grand Inquisitor, for one thing, and that guy was absolutely terrifying. So I assume maybe others have some more experience with him, maybe? But then even then, the cadet said that he was kind of a myth, so people might not even know him. Maybe this was the first encounter for the entire crew of who this guy is. Because with Ezra, he does not know what the dark side is. He doesn't know that the different paths a Force-sensitive person could go down. So it's really interesting just getting to see this, because every Padawan knew about the dark side and the light side. Ezra is basically the first that has no clue about any of that. And now he's seeing Kanan and this guy, but still choosing Kanan because he has that connection there. But it's so interesting that he's seeing all these options firsthand rather than just being told about them. And then, of course, episode 6, we got to see him get the comparison between where he was at the start of this show and now where he is, and get to fully cement that he loves being with these people and is not regretting being with them. He doesn't miss his old life of being alone. I think that's just a really sweet thing, and it just cements him being with the group, but still, I do want more development with him with the rest of the characters in the group. Then we've got Kanan, and this definitely gave us more to go on with him. First episode, we get to see how he isn't the best teacher when it comes to all the Jedi stuff, and that makes sense having seen Bad Batch. I'm guessing if I hadn't seen that, this would make a lot less sense, but knowing that he lost his master quite young, his training is incomplete, he's going to find it difficult to teach someone else. I think it's so awesome how the Grand Inquisitor was able to pick apart his fighting style and learn everything about him so quickly, because that also tells us more about him. He uses his master's fighting style and wasn't able to, I guess, develop his own then. Is that something? Because the Grand Inquisitor mentioned that he uses it too much, or it's almost... He said something about it, but I can't quite remember now. But all of that tells us stuff about Kanan and how he isn't a fully taught Jedi, making it very difficult for him to teach someone else. It makes it completely understandable why he would want Luminara to take over, because he is not a teacher. That's very much evident, but every Jedi is kind of a teacher, so it makes sense that Ezra now has to also help Kanan grow in his own abilities, because teaching, I think, is very much part of being a Jedi. Having to pass on the knowledge, and Kanan simply isn't capable of that, so have Ezra come in and actually help Kanan grow as well, so I think they'll help each other grow and learn. Then, of course, in the second episode, we got to see him actually worry about Ezra, and I really love this. There's no longer a Jedi condemning being attached. That's something I really bugged me. Of course, it made sense in some regard, but of course, it was overdone. Now it feels free of that. So you have a Jedi Master who's actually really worried about their Padawan. If it was Luminara in this position, she would have left Ezra for dead, just like she did for Barriss on Genosha. Now, we get to see a Jedi actually worry and care for their Padawan. And it makes me so excited to see what kind of Jedi Ezra will end up being with this in there, and actually have that be part of his training. Having a relationship with his master, which is far more than just master-student, having a master that actually cares. Of course, we've seen sort of it with Ahsoka and Anakin, because Anakin, of course, cared for Ahsoka. But in that instance, Anakin was full of issues anyway. He was not meant to teach. Technically, Kanan not meant to teach, but it's different, and I'm going with it, and I want this to be healthy, and I just want to see what Ezra will end up being like. If anything, actually, Ahsoka's probably a good example. She was shown attachment, and she ended up amazing. So it will be interesting to see what Ezra does become. The Grand Inquisitor. This was his best appearance yet. Kenobi, Tales of the Empire, all they did good, but this just blew it out of the water. He was insane. I loved his, the way he spoke as well here. But that felt different than his other two, just how confident he was, and how he was just toying with everyone. I think his design looks amazing here compared to his other appearances. The teeth were so much more noticeable here, how sharp they are. His eyes look amazing with how blacked out and how sunken his eyes look, with the yellow then piercing through. That was so cool. His fighting ability is the best here. I think with Tales of the Empire, we didn't really get to see him fight with a lightsaber. He just avoided Barriss, and then she pushed him, I think. She did something, can't quite remember now. But then Kenobi, we didn't really get to see him fight that much. He kind of fought Reva, but she basically just stabbed him. But now he's back, and he is so terrifying and amazing. Like, just from this alone, love him as a villain. And it makes me wish Kenobi did him more justice now. Like, the idea of how they used Luminara is so horrifying. Like, I was familiar with the concept from Kenobi, where they had all, like, Terra Sanube and the Amber, where that could be used to lure Jedi there because they think someone's alive. This took it to like a whole nother level by actually making them think they were alive fully and actually having a hologram in the cell that led them to the coffin. That is so, so horrifying. But I think it's definitely a fate that was worse than Luminara deserved. She wasn't the best person, she wasn't the best Jedi, but it's still very sad that this is how she's ended up. She's basically bait for Jedi and she's left in a coffin to display and rot. But it does add a lot to the Grand Inquisitor that he is using them like this. It's very cool for a villain. He has no scruples whatsoever. He does not care. He is just going to use whatever to catch his prey. Then, of course, we go on to the other characters who, again, still think need more time to do stuff. Looking forward to when they get more things to do. So Hera, we get to see her in the first episode where she was basically pilot and had to get prepared getaway stuff. Yet she was able to creatively solve the issue with the whole weird animals trying to mate with the ship. That, I think, was very creative and really awesome of her. She actually ended up using that problem to help them escape. Perfect. Then this episode, we got to see her use Kanan's plan and take out the Kyber Crystal and get away. I think it shows a lot of trust between her and Kanan, plus her skill just with her ship. Being able to, like, avoid all the fire and actually take out the Kyber Crystal thing, which I'm still very confused on if it's Death Star related or not. But I really love her character. We're getting to see a lot of her in action, and I think every single time she's doing amazing. Definitely want to get more of her on her own or with someone just to get her to develop as a character rather than just seeing her in action. I want to get to know her as a character rather than her actions, basically. I would love her to get the same amount of spotlight as Zeb or Kanan, because I think it's her and definitely Sabine that need that. Then we have Zeb, who I think definitely took the sidelines here, which is good because he had so much to do in the last couple of episodes. So it was nice getting him be a bit pushed to the back and actually just being a supportive role. So no longer is he at odds with Ezra, they're on good terms, and he does feel like he has his back, and I like that. It feels like they are a good team and they are trusting each other. Like, first episode already shows how much he's developed with how he was holding open the door. He wasn't going to let Ezra sort of be stranded behind again and be left to the Inquisitor. He left it open and was the last one through, because I think he probably is the one that you have to leave last, because he's that capable. He can fend for himself much better than all the others because of whatever his species is. And I love that how big of a contrast was for him opening that, like, for holding that door open to the second episode where he left Ezra behind. It's such a good contrast. Then Sabine, again, supportive role, not getting a whole lot to do. Still love her character, still think she's very interesting. Explosive expert, all of this stuff, very smart. And like in the first episode here, I think she comes off as quite maybe an engineer background, maybe, with how she was describing the Imperial prison, calling it beautiful at some points. So that's already very interesting that she's able to admire the craftsmanship of a prison while also wanting to infiltrate it. There's a lot of interesting stuff about her, but I definitely want just a whole episode devoted to who she is. I feel like we've gotten plenty on Zeb and Kanan. Of course, Hera, I know from Bad Batch, so she has that going for her. Ezra, probably, I think, main character of the show. Sabine is the one falling behind, and I cannot wait for an episode just to have her be the focus of it. I want her relationship with Ezra explored more, and her past. But I really do like the hints that this has been giving. All these little things, her being able to translate the weird language, having good intel on the Empire and what they do with, like, the Academy sort of thing. And of course, her combat is so creative, being explosives with paint and the artist stuff. I think she's such a cool character, and I cannot wait for when she gets to do something herself and gets a whole episode devoted to her. Chopper, I actually really like what this last episode did for him, because he is just a full-on chaotic little thing, but I like how he can decide when to be chaotic or not. He's not chaotic 24/7. He can be trusted on a mission like this. He infiltrated the Empire by being painted in Imperial colours, went in, didn't cause chaos, and actually did as he's told. So he does have, like, a sense of when to be his mischievous self. And I think that makes him so much better in a way. He's not just a wild card. He can sort of control it, or he knows when to reel it back. It makes him intelligent, and he just chooses to be chaotic when he wants to be. I think that's just amazing. Because now he can be dependable. He can do as he's told, but he can also be a right nightmare. And I think it creates such an interesting character because that could just be funneled anywhere. It could be directed at the group like we saw with Zeb and Ezra, or it could be directed towards the Empire, which I feel very sorry for them. Yeah, overall, both these episodes were amazing. I loved how the first one focused on the more larger plot and setting up a new villain with the Grand Inquisitor just coming in and owning the show. Cannot wait to see how they manage to deal with him because he set such a good bar in development-wise for Kanan and Ezra because neither of them were capable of taking him on. So I think both of them need to grow to be able to match him. Or, like that episode showed, they need to be able to work together enough to take him down. So I love how he sets the bar, and that is where they need to reach. As for the second episode, it was a great thing for Ezra, just seeing him become a hero in that. This was his turning point. Going from just being a petty thief to getting by himself and just not really caring about anyone else. This was to show how much he's developed from just being a part of the group. That he is now a good person and being a hero like the rest of them. He wants to help people. He accidentally implicated someone and got them onto the Grand Inquisitor's radar and managed to get them out of it. Love that he actually went back and is that selfless now. Yeah, super looking forward to what else this show is going to do. Definitely want more on Hera and especially Sabine. Those two really need it. I want to get to know them as characters and just their relationship with others. They're the ones that need it most at the minute, but I definitely think this series will focus on Ezra and Kanan's relationship because that is the most important at the minute. Only 15 episodes for season 1. It's nice, but it's short. And I think that definitely needs to focus on bringing Ezra up and Kanan up to the level of the Grand Inquisitor. So imagine that's where most of the focus will be. Hopefully, Sabine, not Satine, will get a lot of focus along the way because she needs it at the minute. I feel like she is the one that's been left aside for a while. She has good moments and little seeds planted, but I need an episode that actually focuses on her because she seems like a really interesting and vibrant character that hasn't gotten a lot yet, which is disappointing to me. So with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And with that, I will see you in episode 7 and 8. See ya!